There you go. We weren't expecting Nathan home until late last night, but he came home before noon. It was kind of nice. He took the boys to a concert. I've been feeling not quite so... Ooh! The deer were here last night. I was just about to tell you. He took the boys to a concert last night at our church, but Nathan was just telling me that when he drove in the driveway last night, he saw 3 deer in the garden. And I am seeing the results of that right now. Look at my cabbages. Ah, they have been gnawed. I thought I might get heads from these. They didn't do that well over the winter. I mean, they did okay, but they didn't do great. The heads that formed were not tight heads. And I was going to start over this spring, but I still was hoping that I might harvest some heads from these cabbages. Oh my goodness, look at this one. I also found out what happened to my bucket. Nathan took it to mix thin set in. He cleaned it out, so I'll get it back, but it's been being used for the towel project. Go figure. Since I don't have any new wood chips to put down, I'm just going to turn this over. That way there's no poo sitting on the top. When I had Nathan build this for me, I knew that I was going to be having to clean it out periodically, and I wanted to access it more easily. Could have designed this entry area a little bit better, but you live and you learn. I had him put these roosts on hinges, and there's eye hooks at the ceiling, so I can just lift it up out of the way. So, Nathan doesn't technically have to work any hours today. He's already got more than 40 hours in this week. But he has 3 days he wants to take off in a couple of weeks. And so he's going to work from about 7 to noon today. Or it's already after 7. Maybe 8 to noon. And then he'll be able to get started on our tiling project. We talked about it yesterday. We're not going to use the tile leveling system. We compared the tiles, and they just are not bowed enough that he feels like it warrants it. We're going to have 1/4 inch grout lines, and it's less than 1/8 of an inch difference. So he thinks you won't even notice it. I hope he's right. We laid it all out yesterday and figured out where we wanted to have our partial tile cuts, and having it laid out on the floor like that was exciting. It's gonna look nice. They're pretty tiles, and I'm looking forward to it.
While we were laying the tile out, we decided it would really be better to go ahead and include the laundry room in the same tiling project so that we wouldn't have any weird cuts or transition pieces there right in the doorway of the laundry room, since we're carrying the same flooring right through.
My COVID-19 protection against you.
I don't have COVID-19.
So we went ahead and emptied out the laundry room. And Nathan took up the flooring. By the time that was over, it was too late to start laying tile, and we started to contemplate whether or not it would be a good idea to just go ahead and get all of the tiling done at once. And we decided to empty out the powder room and take the flooring up in there.
My water broke. Go 3 across. How many do we have to go this way? Or decide if you like it.
I'm trying to decide if I like it because, well, I don't want to have this. It doesn't work because that's more than half a sheet.
Oh, doing the 8?
Yeah. I think it might be better to do like 4 or 5 and have more light gray in the middle. I really do want it to just be a border.
So 4.
I think 4 is a little narrow.
I mean, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think 5 is.
Or 6. 5 or 6. I feel like the optometrist. 5 or 6.
So we got all the details worked out. We figured out how big we wanted our border to be and that we had enough pieces to make it work the way that we wanted to. And maybe tomorrow we'll actually get some tile laid. As they say, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry.